finally revealed the surprising impact of baobab leaves and seed pulp extract on bee populations. Hello, beekeepers and nature enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel, Bee Wet Academy, where we delve into the wonders of beekeeping and the natural world. Today, we are uncovering a hidden gem, how the baobab tree's leaf and the seed pulp extract can significantly boost your bee colony's health and productivity. I'm Bidemi Ojeleye, your regular host, and over the next few minutes, we will be exploring practical ways to integrate baobab into your beekeeping practices. So, grab your favorite beverage, hit the subscribe button, and let's dive into this exciting journey together. The baobab tree. The baobab tree, nature's multitasker. Baobab, which is also known as Adansonia digitata, is known for its high nutritional value and can serve as an effective feed supplement for bees. The baobab tree is often referred to as a tree of life. It's a true marvel of nature, thriving in the arid zones of Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. This iconic tree provides sustenance and shelter to country species, including our beloved bees. The leaves and seed pulp of the baobab tree contain essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and proteins, which can support bee health and productivity, especially during period when forage is scarce, which of course we know as that period. But what makes the baobab particularly fascinating for us as beekeepers? It is not just about the grandeur. It is about the incredible benefit its leaves and seed pulp extract offer to our bee population. Nutritional powerhouse. Baobab leaves are nutritional treasure trove. Rich in essential vitamins and minerals, they have been traditionally consumed by local communities for their health benefit. But here is where it gets interesting for we beekeepers. Incorporating baobab leaves into your bees' diet can enhance their overall health. The diverse nutrients found in these leaves can bolster bee immunity, making them more resilient against diseases and environmental stressors. By drying and grinding baobab leaves into a fine powder, you can create natural supplements to enrich your bee feed. This practice introduces essential nutrients that might be lacking in your local flora, promoting robust hive development. Baobab seed pulp extract is a game changer for bee nutrition. Moving on to another gem from baobab tree, the seed pulp extract. The fruit pulp surrounding the seed is not only a delicacy for humans, but also holds remarkable benefits for the bees. Integrating baobab seed pulp extract into your beekeeping routine can lead to noticeable improvement in bee activity and honey production. The natural sugars offer quick energy, while antioxidants support long-term health. How to process baobab leaves and seed pulp as bee feed supplement. 1. Separate the pulp and seed. Once the fruit is open, carefully separate the pulp, which is the mesocarp, from the seed and the furnicles. Number 2. Dry the pulp. Spread the pulp a thin layer in a well-ventilated area to dry completely. You can also use a dehydrator or oven for faster drying, but ensure the pulp is dry and brittle. Grind the dried pulp. Once the pulp is completely dry, grind it into a fine powder using a mortar and pestle, a food grinder, or a blender. Sieve the powder to ensure a very fine texture. Store the baobab powder in an airtight container in a cool, dry, and dark place. You might be wondering, is baobab leaves good for bee feed? Yes, powdered baobab leaves can be used as a feed supplement for bees as the leaves are a good source of nutrient. Here is a more detailed explanation. Nutritional value. Baobab leaves are known to be rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, making them a valuable addition to a bee diet. Potential benefit. Improved colony health. The nutrient in baobab leaves can help strengthen the bee's immune system and overall health. Increased honey production. A well-nourished colony is more likely to produce a greater quantity of honey. How to use powdered form. Baobab leaves can be dried and ground into a powder for easier storage and use as a feed supplement. Processed the same way as pulp. Mixing with other feed. The powder can be mixed with other bee feed, such as pure honey, preferably from your apiary or trusted source, and pollen supplements to create a balanced diet and sweet feed. Direct feeding. In some cases, the powder can be directly fed to the bees, but it is important to ensure that the bees have access to good water as well. For liquid feed, you will need strainer for juice or liquid extraction. Beekeeping feeders, e.g. syrup feeder or feeding trays, and a clean container for storage. Now let's get hands-on. Here is how you can incorporate baobab leaves and seed pulp extract into your beekeeping practices. Processing liquid baobab leaves for bee feed. Chop the baobab leaves into smaller pieces to make them easier to process. Use a blender or a mortar and pestle to create a fine paste from the chopped leaves. You can add a small amount of clean water to make blending easier. If you prefer to feed the bees liquid, strain the blended paste to extract juice. This juice can be mixed with water and used in feeders. Preparing baobab leaf and seed pulp feed mixture. In a clean bowl, combine the baobab leaf paste with the ground seed pulp. The proportion can vary, but a common ratio is 60% leaves to 40% seed pulp for balanced nutrition. If the mixture is too thick, add a little clean water or, for extra energy, some honey to make it more palatable and easier for the bees to consume. Be sure the water you add is clean and free from contaminants. If you are looking to create a sweet feed, this is optional. You can also add pure honey, preferably from your hive or trusted source, to the mixture. This will provide additional energy for the bees. Feeding the bees. Place the feed in bee feeders. Use appropriate bee feeding equipment such as an entrance feeder, frame feeder, or tray feeder to place the prepared baobab leaf and pulp mixture. Ensure the feeder is placed near the entrance or inside the hive, depending on the type of feeder used. Monitor bee activities. Observe the bees closely to see if they are accepting the feed. If they are hesitant, it could be due to the texture of consistency of the feed. Adjust it as necessary. Provide the right amount. Only place enough feed in the hive to be consumed within a short period to avoid spoilage. Remove any leftover feed after 2 to 3 days. Store excess feed if you have leftover baobab feed. Store it in an airtight container in a cool, dry place to prevent spoilage. Monitor for spoilage. Check the feed regularly for mold or other signs of spoilage. Dispose of any spoiled feed immediately to avoid contaminating the hive. Monitor bee health and productivity. Track changes over time. Observe how the bees are responding to the baobab feed. Note any improvement in their activity, brood production, or honey yield. Adjust the feed. If you notice any negative effect, such as a decline in bee health or hive productivity, consider adjusting the ingredients or proportions of the feed. Use regularly. If the bees seem to benefit from the feed, you can incorporate it as a regular supplement during nectar dearth period or in this off-season. Benefit of baobab feed for the bees. Rich in nutrients, baobab leaves and seed pulp provide vitamins, especially vitamin C, minerals, calcium, potassium, and proteins that are essential for the bee health. Boost immunity. The nutrients in baobab can help improve the immune system of the bees, making them more resilient to diseases. Supports bee productivity. The feed can promote stronger colonies in a good way. Many beekeepers report a slight fruity note that customers love, plus more nutrients, may even lead to higher quality honey. Question 3. Is it expensive? Not at all. In fact, in regions where baobab is common, it's often free. Just a little time and care go a long way. Bonus tip and final thoughts. Before we wrap up, here are some bonus tips if you are planning to try this out. 1. Start small. Test it with 1 or 2 hives before scaling up. 2. Store properly. Keep leaf powder and seed pulp extract in airtight containers away from moisture. 3. Observe and record. Keep notes of your bees' behavior, honey yield, and any changes. 4. Combine with other natural practices. Use it alongside diverse flowering plants and clean water sources. Incorporating baobab into your beekeeping not only supports hive health, but also promotes local sustainability and economic empowerment. Plus, it gives you an edge in producing honey that is unique, nutritious, and ethically enriched. Who would have thought the mighty baobab, often overlooked, could be one of the best kept secrets in beekeeping success? So, whether you are just starting your apiary or you are a seasoned beekeeper looking to enhance your practices, don't ignore what nature has gifted us. Like this video if you like something new, share with fellow beekeepers or nature lover, then subscribe for more powerful nature-driven insight into sustainable beekeeping. And remember, strong bees, sweet reward. I'm still Bidemi Ojeleye, your regular host. And until next time, keep your hives buzzing with love, care, and a touch of baobab to your beekeeping success.